live. Holy crap, where am I? Oh. Nope, not F3. 3. I think we're live. It's just there we go. Now we are officially live. Hello there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to our live stream. There's literally nobody here. Nice.
Probably take them a minute.
Yeah, it might take. Oh, we got one person. They'll take their time. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. Been a long. Well, not. It's been a day. I'll say that. Did you see my Snapchat story last night?
Which one was this?
It was like at 3 a.m. Had the screwdriver.
No, I don't think I actually watched that one.
Oh. Oh. Never mind that. Hi, Ford Country Brody. Hello. Well, we're like. Good, you? Oh, you know, not too bad. We're just waiting to get everybody to join in. See what's taking them. But I think we're just good to go. I think we're just basically at that level, or I don't know. YouTube's being funky because it's not. What is going on here? All right, whatever. The stream seems to be working. Oh, there we go. Now it updated. Jesus, about time. Okay. All right, we're ready to go. So today we are reviewing Return of the Jedi, the 6th movie, and what was supposed to end the trilogy, and the last should have ended it. Oh, the trilogy, just to say the Star Wars franchise, quote unquote. So, what do you think? Good, the bads.
What did I think of it?
Yeah, the bads, I guess.
Well, I think the thing for this movie was it was coming after Empire Strikes Back, so the expectations were, they were really high. So it was always going to be tough, and maybe even impossible for this movie to live up to the expectations of it. But all around, I think it's a fairly decent movie, pretty good. I wouldn't call it as good as probably the other two, but I thought it was still a good movie.
Yeah, I mean it's a good movie. It's definitely not as good as the other two, and I would say it's definitely probably not as good as Revenge of the Sith. It's just something about it. Maybe it's just because I was in a little bit of a hurry. I don't know. It just seemed a lot more slow than I remember. Like even then, like when he gets to the action at the end, it still seems slow. Kate says her geckos are doing well. That's good. Rondo here's an expert in geckos. Fun fact.
I wouldn't say expert, but I have had some geckos, and I have one currently. So
Donna says hello. Hello. That's I can't remember his name. Anyways, so yeah, it just that's just one of my gripes is it's gonna be slow. Oh, hi James. Hi. It felt like kind of it felt like slower compared to the other ones. And the more I thought about it, I realized, well, you know, Empire, when I thought about it, was like, well, there's not a lot of action in Empire. You know, compared to like the other ones.
yeah, but Empire starts off with Hoth, so you kind of get some action at the start.
Yeah.
And then the middle is kind of the slower part.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Donna's Ryan, and then the water bottles here. Remember a bit from elementary school? The lizards. Yep. We had geckos in elementary school. Yeah, but it was. I don't know. It just didn't seem to like. I couldn't like. There was more action than Empire, but it's just. I don't know. I wasn't getting pulled in too much. And like, there was a lot more. And compared to Empire, there was a lot more of let's call it George Lucas sprinkles.
Yes, there was more George Lucas sprinkles.
If you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah,
but,
so that was that.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. It was good. So what are your gripes?
So, my main gripe against this movie is that they use the Death Star again
Yeah.
as kind of the ending thing. That is going to be my major gripe throughout this. Is how they brought that back and how they did like a little twist saying it wasn't. This time it was operational, but like not fully completed. So I find it tough that they would have been able to still destroy the Death Star a second time. I would have thought the Empire would have like prepared for it, or like waited until it was fully completed. So that was kind of an issue with it, with the bigger overall plot.
Yeah. Donna,
And
no, it is not fully kids. A lot of older people here today. But go on,
and and then another thing was
Ryan.
the Ewoks defeating the stormtroopers. I kind of that the stormtroopers are supposed to be somewhat like kind of a joke and weak, but at a certain point you'd think they'd be able to defeat some teddy bears
It's
with
got with
spears.
sticks.
Yeah, with some spears, and when they have a walker and like say 50 troops at least, so
Yeah.
it's kind of didn't like that as much, but.
Yeah, they definitely portrayed the Empire a bit more as a little ditzier.
hmm
Is that your is that your girlfriend?
Yeah, she called. But
Ah,
uh, what was I gonna say? But yeah, that was one thing. But everyone knows that Palpatine kind of had like a Force meditation thing that helped his kind of troop do really good in like the whole war front. So they'd win like most battles thanks to this Force meditation. So the theory is that once he was lost, and since he was like distracted and not doing it, that was the reason they kind of lost. Which it makes a little bit of sense, but I'm not. I think you still should be able to defeat the Ewoks because they're pretty pathetic. But
uh-huh.
but those were kind of the more of the major plot things I had issues with. The Jabba's thing, I think that was handled all right. I thought there were some cool scenes with Jabba. I kind of wish that we didn't have to go back to Tatooine because we've kind of been there and seen that. But at least we get to see like the I forget what the giant worms are called. We get to see those, so that's the first time we get to see the Rancor. So that was a nice little add to it,
Giant
having that little
worms.
Rancor bit. And I think they did a good job portraying Luke also as a Jedi Master, and those scenes kind of developed and stuff. So
Knight,
I like that.
Jedi Knight.
Yeah, Jedi Knight. So I liked how they kind of developed him as someone who's more, I don't know, in tune with the Force and stuff. So I liked how they did that as well.
He also used Force Choke, which is a dark side ability.
Yeah, so that's kind of I think that was kind of before Lucas had a bigger picture of what the Jedi thing was going to be about. So
Yeah, that too.
those guards are useless anyway. Who cares about them?
Oh, those pigs, they tried their best, alright?
Just like in the Mandalorian when they're boxing.
Yeah, one thing I will say is I felt like Luke's plan was a little convoluted. Like, what? You're gonna do this, 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 this. Oh, and this has to happen. And they get if Leia gets killed or Han gets killed or whatever before Luke ever even shows up, well, the whole thing's broken anyways. It's a bit of a convoluted scheme. Personally.
Yeah, I think Luke, you probably could have just they had to turn like a little handle to get Han out, didn't they?
No, she just pushed some buttons and you went boop.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Luke could have used the Force and just did that at the same exact thing, and nothing would have changed.
But
Since their plan didn't really work out.
well, yeah, I mean, Luke probably could have just used the Force and killed Jabba right then and there, and it all would have been good.
Yeah.
And the
Another thing, I remember another thing I didn't like. Alright, so now we've seen that what Boba's true potential is, they kind of made him go out like a little bitch.
little bit.
Yeah, so I didn't like how he died. That was a bad death for sure.
Truth be
And
told,
I think that you can go.
they were really pushing the effects in this movie. Like, they were at the limits of what you could do in the 80s. And it was funny watching Luke just, like, swing his lightsaber around and not hit. And they would just hit him off. It wouldn't, like, cut him in half or anything. So, like, on the sandbar, they're just standing like, oh no, what do we do? And, like, one shot from the freaking guns on the ship just blows it up. Or, like, those sandbars have 2 magnets to pick up the droids. Like, what? And they're, like, right next to each other.
Exactly.
That's a bit unbelievable. I will say, I don't think it looked quite as good as the other 2 movies. It was kind of, I don't know, it just seemed a little, like, even though it's newer than the other ones, and some of the effects are, like, way more advanced than, like, you know, the past 2 movies. And so it looks better in some respects, but in others it almost looks worse. Because, like, there were moments, because, like, they had the green screen technology, I think was brand new in this, instead of using blue screens. And you could see, like, on the sandbar scene, you could see the green fringing around everybody. And it was just like, well, I mean, they tried. I think I figured a blue screen would work a little bit better. I don't know why they picked green, but whatever. Especially since it's gonna be a blue sky, a blue screen would, in my opinion, I think would work better. But whatever. You know.
Yeah, I think the scenes on Tatooine for me were the parts that didn't look quite as good. I thought Endor looked fine, and well, that was practical mostly because it was in the redwoods where they filmed it.
In the trees.
Yeah, and Dagobah looked fine too. Those are the only places they visit, I guess, isn't it?
They didn't go to a lot of places. And Endor was the only new place we got to visit.
Yeah, so I guess that's another gripe I'd have. They only visited Endor for the new planets. Granted, we see some new areas, but I'd say that was kind of disappointing. But Endor's a nice place, kind of cool looking. I like that they had the redwoods. Redwoods are fascinating trees, and that was kind of cool to see how big
Oh
they
my
are.
God!
It kind of looks like honestly, where they filmed it at.
Your obsession with these trees after that arboreal class has me concerned.
Yeah, take dendrology, kids.
You seem to have an unhealthy obsession now. Rooster seems to think you're going to become a tree doctor instead of a vet.
A tree doctor?
Yeah. Since you seem to like that class so much.
Yeah, I'd say if the leaves are falling, the tree's dead.
What?
If they're losing any leaves on the tree, I'll just say that the tree's dead.
Oh my God. You're worthless.
Cut it down.
Cut it down. Perfectly good tree. Cut it. It's no good. Plant more. I mean, that is the solution. Just plant more trees and cut down the old ones, bury them, and then plant more on top of it. That's how you sequester carbon. But whatever. Anyways.
So what were the problems with the movie for you?
Well, I mean, other than it didn't look as good and Luke's convoluted plan, like, Jesus. It seemed really freaking complicated.
Yeah. I wonder how long Lando had just been working undercover there.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. But yeah. Oh, and that he already had that. You gotta remember, because of Solo, he already had that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? He's had that for years. Like, what? No, that's bullcrap. Yeah, I guess that adds a little thing to Solo. Bullcrap, you had that uniform for years.
Yeah, exactly, right? And no one noticed a new guard that wasn't like
a pig.
A pig or like one of the 5 humans that was there.
Yeah.
Boba wouldn't notice a new guy who just walked in. Yeah.
I didn't even realize they actually do say his name in the actual film when they're on the barge. I think Chewie's just like, ugh! And no, it's Han. Han's like, well, no, somebody's yelling at Han about Bobo, and then Han's like, what about Bobo?
Yeah. And then smacks him in the back, and then he dies.
Well, he didn't die. His jetpack went off.
Mm-hmm. And then he gets flown into the what's the name of that
Sarlacc pit.
thing?
How do you not remember the Sarlacc pit?
I kept thinking of Crate Dragon. That's stuck in my head now.
Yeah, you pleb. Get it right.
So that's like an issue for me. I get new things stuck in my head.
That's why you're talking about them trees. We got to get you back in the moo-moos and the sheeps and the pickawigs and the dogs. What the hell is with this freaking helper?
Exactly.
Back in the vet stuff. Anyways, so okay, we've been griping on it for a while, and you know, so which,
Yeah, let's talk about some positives of the movie.
some good things. So what you find good? I have to think about it for a minute.
So I think the Jabba scene was all right. I didn't have a problem with it. I liked seeing Jabba die.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, Leia could actually choke Jabba. I think it was pretty. Did you know that was that Jabba was a giant puppet, and it took 6 people to work him, and they were all inside of him.
Yeah, that'd be a rough job.
And he cost like the majority of the freaking budget of practical effects budget, if I remember correctly. He
I can see
cost a
that.
lot of freaking money, because you had to have somebody run his freaking. We had to have like one person run each arm, one person run the tongue, one person run the mouth,
Hmm.
and then
Just for him to be killed within 20 minutes.
yeah, and then somebody to run the tail. Yeah, they put a lot of effort into him. But I would sure like to see Return of the Jedi before it was freaking put with George Lucas sprinkles, because
Yeah.
that one that one guy, what is it, the person that's singing, like, what did they look like before he added his CGI junk? 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't even know.
yeah.
I've only ever seen this sprinkled version. I've never seen the original.
That's going as a gripe to that singing thing. I hate that scene.
Uh, Jabba's a gecko,
Terrible.
and everybody's having sympathy for Jabba and Boba in the chat. He's also a gecko,
They're-
apparently.
Jabba's a gecko.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
No. So, good things. I mean, other than the fact that it was a slow plot, it was a good plot. It was pretty good.
Besides the Death Star.
Well, yeah. Other than the fact there was going to be a second Death Star, but like, what would they have done? And also, same gripe with last time. Okay, like in the last movie, they just go and have a freaking party on Endor. The Empire's fleet is still freaking sitting there.
Yeah, I think maybe a cooler thing could have been if they like maybe had an attempt on Coruscant or something to try and overthrow Palpatine. I thought that'd maybe be a cool thing.
Yeah, I get to see Coruscant before the Clone Wars,
Yeah, I thought that
but
would
post Clone Wars.
not even
But
Coruscant, but somewhere where they could have maybe made an attempt on Palpatine's life, and then you would have had the giant fighting still. It would be everything is the same except like you don't have the Death Star. You could just have you could still say that there's like reinforcements or something coming to destroy the fleet, and it's the same exact thing where Luke looks up and sees they're gonna get destroyed or something. And it's the same exact storyline pretty much.
yeah, I guess I don't know because it's like it's hard to like the Emperor needed to like convert him.
Yeah.
Yeah, which he
That
just
was-
goes about it. Like, the conversion is so he's just like kill me, and he's just like no, and he's like kill me and join the dark side. I'm like, does that really do it? I mean, if he kills both of you, I mean, it's not exactly. I mean, he did give into his hate, but I mean, like, he could literally just be like, okay, that one time, all right, cool, and then go back to being awesome and good,
Yeah.
or maybe just a
I
little
think the
gray
main-
now.
I think the main focus of the story, honestly, is less about the Empire and kind of between like Luke and Vader. Is the more of the focus and some of the good parts is kind of how it turns out between those two.
Yeah, it's definitely yeah. And I think the whole Darth Vader's death and the whole Luke thing and the whole Luke fight, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I would say
Other than
the
other than
lightsaber
just
scene
the
was a lot
way
better.
the Emperor, other than, like the whole scene's like really good and kind of emotional. Just other than the way the Emperor goes about converting him, but you know whatever, he's corrupt.
Yeah.
Other than that, like it was good. Just other than the way he went about it.
Yeah, I would say the Empire's plan wasn't very good. I don't know why you would not just wait for your Death Star to be fully completed, because this is kind of like a risky thing to do. Like, in theory, you destroy all the rebels, but you probably could have did that with the Death Star, honestly, if you would have waited.
But I don't think he anticipated them to take out the shield generator.
Well, yeah, but still, you're like putting all your hope into a shield generator. It's kind of risky if I was the Emperor and I was kind of like already. Honestly, the Empire was still winning the war. It's not like they were losing.
I mean, technically the Emperor didn't die, so I guess maybe that explains
Quiet, we're
it.
not talking about that. I don't want to hear about that.
I mean,
He was dead for all extensive purposes until 2019 when they killed Snoke and they're like, oh, we need a new guy. We need a new one.
oh yeah. My bad. Sorry, it's totally not like there's a problem already, anyway. So maybe that's
Yeah.
why he was taking so much risk. He could. Richard
Yeah, I don't
Turner,
know.
Palps is dead. Yeah, I know. He's dead. Rip Palp. Anyways, yeah. So it was. What's the chat think of Return of the Jedi? What do you guys think? Before we get into the gradings, what do you guys think? What's your guys' gripes? What did you think was good?
We also have to think that this is the first movie that we actually see Palpatine in, so he's a good character that we kind of learn about.
Yeah, and like we had no idea we were gonna learn even more about him later on, and that he was gonna
Yeah,
be
it's
the
kind of
meme
surprising how
god.
much we really learn about him and how much like I think he's probably one of the fan favorites, honestly.
He is a fan favorite. He's a meme god, and Mike says solid movie. It is a solid movie. It just has some problems here and there, which I guess every movie's like that. It just seems to have maybe a few too many problems for me to justify it being, you know, like as good as Empire or New Hope.
Yeah, definitely shades below those two. But I would
Above
say
average.
this is probably one of the best trilogies there are. It's probably like a top 5 trilogy for sure, I'd say.
Yeah? Top 5.
So,
At least it's probably the best trilogy.
you probably could argue some. On top of my head, I could only think of like Lord of the Rings or something.
Well,
But
I mean, I've never watched Lord of the Rings. It's too boring for me. I just think it just is alright. It's too much walking and talking and walking and talking. Kate says
they
above
are
average
long
movie.
movies. What'd you say?
Kate says above average movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I suppose you could qualify it as that.
I mean, you gonna say it's average? I think it's a little better than average. The average movie's kind of junk. To be fair, when you really think
what's
about
the-
it.
What's the guy who made all of the movies that are like from this?
Spielberg?
No. Like he's one of your followers or something.
What do you mean?
He only likes the sequel ones.
Oh, Gordon, he's not here. Lamar says very good movie. I don't know where Gordon is. Maybe we scared him off finally.
Bully this Gordon kid.
Apparently, he bullied him out of existence. We
Maybe
just
he's
got
just waiting for your sequels.
maybe. He's just waiting till next week. Yeah, I'd say we got Mike, Kate, Lamar, the water bottle, and then there would be one other person. I would assume. Oh, maybe it's Rooster. I bet Rooster's probably watching upstairs. And that's all 5 of the people watching. Guarantee it.
Have the rooster say what he thought of the movie.
He didn't watch it.
I'd like to hear his opinion on it.
Oh God. Okay. Schmuck. Rondo wants to know your opinion on Return of the Jedi. Have you even seen Return of the Jedi? The 6th one. It's the one where they blow up the Death Star. It's like half built. Where they blow up the second Death Star? It's like half built. No, it's one of the original trilogy. You haven't or have? Oh boy. He hasn't seen it. And the water bottle says he's watching it right now. I'm sure you are.
He hasn't seen it. That's very disappointing.
MM 2.0 says kill the Saints fan. Oh god. Let's not incite violence here, okay, guys?
Yes, we don't need any violence in the world, everyone.
Yeah, we've already seen what violence can bring us, and it brings bad things. So let's just try and avoid that. Anyways, yeah, it's all a movie. So I guess it's rip. All right, I guess it's rating time.
Grading time sounds good. You lead. You lead.
Okay. All right, hold on. We gotta read some chat here. Might get your YouTube account banned. Yeah, we don't want to do that. John Thomas says F the Saints. Whoa. Okay. Every time we bring up the Rooster, it incites a lot of emotion in our chat. I don't. Jesus. Okay.
The Saints.
What?
Must be the Saints.
Must be the Saints. All right. Well, anyways, so okay. So I gave Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, an A, and I gave Rogue One a B+. I'm gonna give Return of the Jedi an A-.
I'll give it an I don't know, A-, B+, right in the mix there.
That's what I was. Yeah, I mean, yeah, A-, B, A-, B+. Also, Breeze is a Trump lover. Yeah.
It's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
It's very offensive, though, if you say anything that goes against Breeze and the teachings that he's learned from him.
Well, we also, yeah, it's very tedious times. Anything you say, it kind of seems like you could be easily thrown under the bus and turned as a traitor. Mike's giving it an A. So what's the chat? All right, chat. What's your grading? Me and Rondo will chat while we wait for the reviews to come in. Yes. I would say what?
So, yeah, you can go. I was gonna say something when you're done.
Yeah, I would say right now it's we have to be very cautious what we say. No school sniper crap, okay? I mean, the country is very on edge, and anybody could be a traitor or commit treason. So we gotta be very careful.
Well, I was gonna say I got a basketball, so you'll get to see Kale shoot soon, Dr. Sheep, however you want to call him or refer to him.
Well, the classes do start the 25th, so.
Yep, I ordered the ball, and it's actually I forgot to change my address to where I'm at now, so it's going to the house tomorrow. So.
Hey, it'll show up with the couch part.
Oh yeah, and I have ping pong paddles. I ordered that too.
What's that? Oh, so we can play ping pong.
That's for the house here.
But why is it for the house?
I forgot to switch the address.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I mean, but I was like, what? But when you said that, I was thinking, like, what good does a ping pong battle do us here at the house? And then I was like, oh, yeah. January. Okay. So we got a lot. Okay, I think the chat's in. I think everybody's consensus is in. Mike says A. Kate says A-. John Thomas says B+. Lamar says B. The water bottle says January 5th, angry face emoji. Don't worry, guys. It's my last semester, and I'm super excited about it because it gives me... Now I'm going to be an adult this summer. I've got all kinds of video plans. Oh, bikes... Wait, Mike, you can't go from an A to a lowercase b. What's going on here? What is this? Okay. Well, while we wait for Mike to respond to that... B. What do you mean lowercase b? What does that mean?
What?
I think Mike changed its grading to a B. Mike, what are you doing? Stop spamming the chat. Mike, stop! Fine. It's a B. Oh, is that the average? It comes out to a B? No, that doesn't make any sense. The average would be a B plus. Stroke. I think he did have a stroke. Oh man. Oh, our chat's the best, Rondo. I tell you what. What is that? Is that
If you say so.
is that the water bottle
Believe your
has
word.
water bottle has a prayer emoji going on right now. Yes, pray for Mike. Hopefully Mike's all right. My face is really red because I'm laughing. These headphones are warm. Well, anyways, I think okay, if we exclude Mike's lowercase b, we have an A minus, B plus, and a B. Oh, thank you, everyone. Oh, good. Mike, are you okay? What was with the lowercase b? I think the average is a B plus to A minus. Average is a B plus. Well, no, it's
B plus. What's the average?
it's like a B plus like 0.9 because you have an A and A minus, and then you have a B and a B plus. Oh, then we have a C. Okay, never mind. It's a B plus. That, Jesus.
Well, so we're once again right on the money.
Yep, pretty much. Well, anything else to say? That was quicker than the last stream.
I mean, I don't know what to say. This movie is it's pretty basic. Nothing too crazy. There's no father that you don't know about that comes out of nowhere, and it's a good movie. Sometimes you just need a good movie that there's no real controversy about, no really issues. Everything tidies up nice. There's no real plot holes too much, you know. So there's nothing wrong with a movie without controversy, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, no, well, yeah. Mike says I suffered from grabbing my computer. Yep, that'll do it. And the water bottle's like, what's between a B plus and an A minus? Where tryhards go to die.
Oh,
Well, it's true. If you get stuck in a B plus, do you realize how infuriating that is
that would be
for
infuriating.
tryhards? Because it's like I could get A, but I'm stuck at this B plus. It's where tryhards go to die. I'm gonna stick by that wording because it's true. I think the Rooster and I think AK and I think you can agree with me on that. It's definitely where tryhards go to die.
I suppose so.
Lamar, tryhard. Well, who's the tryhard? If you're thinking I'm a tryhard, bro. I freaking skate by in life. I got all A's. I don't know what that feeling is like. Ah, yes, the water bottle, the straight A student. Wish I could have been like that. Then my mother would have yelled at me less. Anyways, when is the basketball series? So if school starts the 25th, I mean, we'll have to like. When do you move? Are you moving back in that week, or are you moving in like the week before?
Probably like. I suppose it's what, next weekend, isn't it? Or next week's the week before.
I'll drop 30 on both of you. I'm sure you could. I can't run, jump, skip, bounce. I can't do anything.
You can skip. I've seen you skip.
Yeah, it's true. I can't skip. I used to skip through classes. Not a skip class, but I used to skip through the hallways at school. There was no rule against it. It just said no running. And then, because of me, they changed the rule to you must walk in the hallways.
Because of you.
Yep, all because of me. Because I would skip through the hallways. Because that wasn't against the rule. And I blatantly said it right in front of the kind of, sort of, not really vice principal. And he was like, okay, that's it. What?
You're a rebel.
I was a rebel. I bully kids who skip. You guys already bullied me, alright? So, congratulations. You've played yourselves. You already bullied me, so. You're already there, James.
Well, since we got grading, then I can let you go and talk to your subscribers. You can talk to them about how you're gonna dominate the basketball league.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, totally. I'll put up 3 on a. Oh, I just no, no, I can't. No, I don't know. Yeah, their basketball vlogs. I guess they will be coming out sometime after the 25th. If you, if well, yeah, you're gonna have to move in so we can get tested. So, because you gotta get
Yeah, we'll have
tested
to do
before you
that.
go. I was like setting that up today before I was getting the vlog. I gotta go like complete their test or some bull crap. This showed that I will. Are you good? Am I good? I'm good. Who am I? Who's
Well, I'll
good?
let you go then, and good stream though, and we'll start the sequel next week then.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Sounds good. All right, see you guys, and see you, Dr. Sheep. Good
Okay.
stream.
Goodbye, Rondo. Okay, am I good? I am good. I am perfectly fine. Your bullying does not affect me. Trust me, I was bullied worse in high school. Not high school. Well, elementary school. Okay? Bullied much worse. It'll be fine. Anyways. So, yeah. We've reviewed the movie. You guys got anything else to say to me today? Any other questions, comments, concerns? Other than the fact that I can't figure out what the hell today's, well, tomorrow's, um, farming sim let's play is gonna be about. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do for it. I mean, I can sell all this cotton. What's the price at? Not high enough, and I'm waiting for sunflower prices to keep going up. I do. What do you mean you do? I don't. What I say? No, you have an idea. Okay, what's your idea? What's your idea, Mike? I'm curious. Concerns. It's fine. I am okay. All right. I'll be just fine. Good luck. Thank you. If anything, I'm being bullied by my phone today because it keeps asking, please turn off, please turn on non, no, sorry, please turn on, what is it? Offline, find your phone. And it's done it, it's probably buzzed at me like 8 times today or something. Turn it on, turn it on. And I'm like, no, I don't want to turn it on. And it just keeps doing it. Anyways, does anybody have any ideas for what I could do for tomorrow's let's play for farming sim? I don't have a lot of money. I could probably sell the sunflowers at a lower price and I'd have some money. I really don't know what I'd buy. We can go into lands and see if there's any land to buy. Or do I have... Actually, do I owe anything? No, I don't. No, I didn't take out any loans. Let's see here. What could we buy? 202,000? We could afford that after we sold it. I don't know what's over there that's of any use. 19, we could buy 19. 18's pretty cheap, actually. Yeah, we could definitely buy 18. 100%. 17, we could buy 17. Only problem with 17 is it's a weird shape. I could landscape it to be like a more normal shape. You buy land and equipment and keep expanding. Unfortunately, I can't really afford any good equipment actually. Well, I could buy equipment. Something, what was I eyeballing? Let's go P. I was eyeballing. I can't afford another tractor, even though I want to buy another quad track. I just can't afford it. I'd have to grind forever. And these Let's Plays, the progress is going to slow down quite a bit as school starts because I just won't have time to grind. And I just didn't really grind today because I was also busy. But I was looking at... Oh, you know what we could do? How much is a bean header? Oh, this is I'm in corn. Why are they... Okay. Which is a bean? That's 12.3... 13.7, okay. These are all the same if I'm not mistaken. Uh, 13, I can't read. Okay, 12.5, 13.7, 13.7. Yeah, these are all the same, all the same price. We could buy one of these. And then we could buy back. Uh, although I don't have another piece of land for it. Okay, so we have to buy land first. Okay. Let's look at land here, shall we? Land. 18. It's 171. If we should okay, we should buy 18. I think 18 would be a good one. It's on the way there. We don't have to like go out of our way to get to it. I don't have to do any modifications to it other than maybe cut some well, no, there's other than maybe shorten up this side right here just because it will run into the wall of the spinnery. I think that'd be pretty much it. That'd be about the only thing to have to change, and then I can expand into another industry. I think that's what I'll do. There's only 2 of you watching anyways. So, pretty solid stream. Next Tuesday, I don't know what time. We'll try and shoot for afternoon. I think, again, it'll be a good time. Otherwise, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're at 176. We lost a subscriber today. I was a little concerned about that and a little depressed. Let's get that. We're trying to hit 300 before March. I would like to do it by the end of January, but that's kind of out of the question, it seems like. But let's try and hit 300 before March. And, good night. End the stream. Yes, and